हेलो माय डियर व्यूअर्स, वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। जो माने ओटीटी 2025 परीक्षा देया पे जाउजंदी अर्थात परीक्षा हेबाकू जाउजी केबे ने 17/12/2025। तेणु जो माने ओटीटी प्रिपरेशन होछंदी सेमानक पय निश्चित भाव रे ए वीडियो इंपोर्टेंट रहइबो। तेणु आज आमे ए वीडियो रे आलोचना करिबा जे इंग्लिश। तेणु इंग्लिश पेपर 1, तेणु इंग्लिश रो पेपर 1 जोडा के हमर इंग्लिश पढिबो केते 30 नंबर एवं ता भितरु 10 नंबर होजी पेडागोजी एवं आउ 20 नंबर होजी हमर कंटेंट्स। तेणु जो मैंने प्रिपेरेसन हो वीडियो को निश्चित भाव में प्रथम शेष पर्यटन देखी नियो एवं जदि चैनल को नुआ आसे सब्सक्राइब कर नियो ता नोटिफिकेशन बेल को मध्य ऑन कर नियो। तेणु ओटीटी संबंधी बहुत गुडे वीडियो चैनल रे हमर अपलोड करा हिची किबा ता पूर्वरु मध्य जो माने पेपर 2 अछंती सेमान स्पेशल ओटीटी तार पूर्व वर्षर प्रश्न ओटीटी सहित सबुड को मध्य आलोचना करा हिची। तेणु चैनल को जाइना मध्य देखि नेबे। ताले आज हम आलोचना करिबा जे पेपर 1 रो इंग्लिश रो पेडागोजी संबंधी किछि प्रश्न। ताले देखि नेबा कोन अछि प्रश्न। In order to meet or fulfill the challenge of diverse classroom, the teacher ought to motivate pupils, respect learners' views, appreciate learners' respective styles of learning, all the above. ताले कोड़ा हबो नै all the above। ठीक अछि। Next, a hyperactive child is a dubbed as visual learners and attentive learners, tactile learners, all of them. So yes, you could a tactile learner having warm loving nature. Children having learning difficulties shall do better if they are giving homework regularly, allowed to learn separately, allowed to learn in their own styles, encouraged to learn with other people. तेणु ये हम आमर सठिक आंसर। नेक्स्ट, in a language classroom a specific challenge or problem faced by learners is that they lack adjustment, they fail to follow the teaching of language teacher, they tend to ask question often, they have poor or weak understanding। ये हम आमर सठिक आंसर। A learner who can learn through oral discussion is a tactile learner, oral learner, auditory learners, visual learners। ताले ये कौन हबो? ये हबो auditory learner बोली ताको कहा जिवो। Each learner is unique because of different family backgrounds, different styles of learning, different personal qualities, all of them। तेणु यार कोड़ा आसीबो जे all of them। तेणु ये हबा हमर सठिक उत्तर। नेक्स्ट, remedial teaching as a part of formative assessment means remedial teaching for talented learners only, extra coaching arrangement by parents, giving attention to remedies of learners, diagnosing or addressing gaps of learning। ताले यार सठिक उत्तर कोड़ा हबो? एटा हबो diagnosing and addressing gaps of learning। If a learner is found to be deficient or lack, it can be done through proper drill, motivation, storytelling, remedial। ताले कोड़ा आसीबोडा remedial। ये हबो हमर सठिक उत्तर। A learner can be encouraged or motivated for self-learning through audiovisual aids, textbooks, reference books, programmed learning materials। तो ये हबो डी अब सठिक उत्तर। What should a teacher do if he finds a young learner lose interest in a lesson? What should a teacher do in this situation? So he should ask him to go home, he should engage him in amusing talks, he should allow him in interesting activities, none of these। ताले ये आसीबो कोन? he should allow him in interesting activities। Special classroom or education is meant for average students, slow learners, exceptionally talented students, learners having learning difficulties. তাহলে এটা কোড আসিব যে learners having learning difficulties. তাহলে ডি হচ্ছে করেক্ট আনসার। Mainstreaming denotes putting children or learners in the mainstream of the society, offering help to gifted learners, moving from special school to regulation school, and none of them. তাহলে কোড আসিব না সি, ইয়ে হবে আমরা করেক্ট আনসার। Challenge in adverse classroom means how to teach students coming from different language backgrounds, learn different language, help learning coming from various backgrounds in learning, deal with logistic problem of learning. তাহলে ইয়ে কোড হবো যে সিটা হবো হেল্প লার্নিং কামিং ফ্রম ভেরিয়াস ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ডস ইন লার্নিং। Next, the first thing in language learning is writing, reading, speech, listening. ତେଣୁ ଇଏ ହେବ କୋଉଟା ଯେ the first thing in language learning is listening. Learning of foreign language is natural process, an artificial process, a matter of pleasure, a normal process. ঠিক আছে, ইয়াকু কোন হবো ইয়ে an artificial process, ইয়ে হবো আমার সঠিক উত্তর। দেখো পেডাগোজি সম্বন্ধে আউ কিছু প্রশ্ন আমি নেই যাবা। The Constitution of India has approved in 1950 English language as the native language, the national language, the provisional language, the official language of the country. তাহলে ইয়ার সঠিক উত্তর কোনটা রহিব? The Constitution of India has approved in 1950 in English language as the official language of the country. তখন ডি ইয়ে হবে আমরা সঠিক উত্তর। At the school stage, English is taught as a medium of instruction, as a teaching process, as a learning process, as a teaching learning process. তাহলে ইয়ে কোন হবো as a medium. English in the language of communication between the union government and the state assemblies, the state legislatures, the state governments, the union territories. তাহলে এটি আমার কোডা হবো the state governments. ঠিক আছে, English is the language of communication between the union government and the state governments. English is the means of interstate communication. This means government at the center and the states communicate in English. People from different states converse in English. States under English বাইরে আসলে আমার উত্তর বি। তাহলে বি হবে আমরা সঠিক উত্তর। ঠিক আছে, ইংলিশ ইন দ্য মিনস অফ ইন্টার state communication. This means people from different states converse in English. English has been rightly described as the language of opportunity because the knowledge of English helps get passports. Opportunity comes to the learning of English. The knowledge of English is a successful passport for employment. তাহলে এই হবে আমরা সঠিক উত্তর। Next, English is the associate official language of India. Associate official language of India as its study is compulsory. It is used as a medium of instruction at school and college level. It is used in official administration. It can be used in parliament and official activities. তাহলে ট্রু কোড আসিব, এটা আসিব it can be used in parliament and official activities. Next, English is the mother tongue of. তাহলে ইংলিশ ইজ দ্য মদার টং, যে ইংরাজি হচ্ছে মাতৃভাষা অটে। 500 million people in the world, 300 million people in the world, 10 million people in the world, 160 million people in the world. ताले ये कोड़ा हो 300 मिलियन पीपल्स इन द वर्ल्ड ये हमर सठिक उत्तर। नेक्स्ट इंग्लिश इज वन ऑफ द 6 ऑफिशियल लैंग्वेज ऑफ English is one of the 6 official languages of the UNO, the WTO, the WHO, the WLO। तो ये हम कौन द UNO यूनाइटेड नेशंस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन। नेक्स्ट इंग्लिश एज ए विंडो लैंग्वेज थ्रू which we are able to see the scientific, technological, agricultural, commercial and literacy developments। तेणु एठु हमर आसीबो टेकिंग प्लेस इन द इंडियन स्टेट, टेकिंग प्लेस इन इंडिया, टेकिंग प्लेस इन ओडिशा, टेकिंग प्लेस इन द वर्ल्ड। ताले कोड आसीबो एटा आसीबो जे टेकिंग प्लेस इन द वर्ल्ड। इंग्लिश इज ट्रीटेड एज ए लाइब्रेरी लैंग्वेज because it is the key to the storehouse of the knowledge. It is used in library. Only librarian uses this language. Most of the knowledge is not at yet available in Indian language। ताले ये आसीबो it is the key to the storehouse of the knowledge। Next the phrase English as a library language, English as a library language only implies that English ought to be read in library. Most of the books in library are English. It is necessary to read periodical written in English. The skill of reading would be paid much। ताहले एटा कोड आसीबो the skill of reading would be paid much more attention than the others। ठीक अछि आज हमें किछि इंग्लिश रो पेडागोजी संबंधी प्रश्न को आज हमें आलोचना करनेले एवं याकू भला भाबरे टिके देखि देबो पिला माने बा जो सार माने अछन ताको भला भाबरे टिके देखि नेबे कान ए बेला प्रश्न जतले आसीबो नचत हमके किछि भी आसीबो नै। ताले ठीक अछि जदि वीडियो भला लागुजी ताको लाइक कमेंट शेयर करो एवं यदि चैनल को नवा आसे ताको सब्सक्राइब करनियो ता नोटिफिकेशन बेल को मध्य ऑन कर दियो। ताले देखा हबो परवर्ती वीडियो रे। आज पय एतिके धन्यवाद। बाय बाय। Yeah।